गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्
वरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं
भरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं
प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये
प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये
गजानन पद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम्
अगजानन पद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम्
अनेकदं तं भक्तानाम्
अनेकदन्तं भक्तानाम्
एकदन्तम् उपास्महे
एकदन्तमुपास्महे
ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं
ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं
निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम्
निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम्
आधारं सर्वविद्यानाम्
आधार्यं सर्वविद्यानां
हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे
हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे
सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यः त्राहिनो देवी
भयेभ्यः त्राहिनो देवी
दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते
दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते
दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते.
दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते.
So in the Durga Saptasati session, we have at the fag end of the fourth chapter, the Madhyama Charitam, and when gods have praised so much, then Durga Devi appeared and asked, "What do you want?" Vyatam Trijasaha Sarve Edasmatto Abhivanchitam. Then when she offered, "What you want from us, you please mention." Then all the gods will say, 34th stanza. Okay, we are correct there.
34, 39, uncle, 38, 39, 40 chesam last week.
But we did not explain. Okay, we'll read that portion and then go to the next one.
Okay.
Bhagavatya krutam sarvam na kinchidavasishyate yadayam nihataha shatruhu asmakam mahishasuraha yadi chapi varo deyaha tvaya asmakam maheshwari samsruta tvam no himsethaha paramapataha yascha martyaha stavai rebhihi tvam stoshyati Amalanane. Yeah, we covered it. Tasya vittarthi vibhavaihi dhanadharadi sampadam vruddhaye asmat prasannatvam bhavetha sarvadambike Rishiruvacha. So this is what they asked. Most important is whether they remember you or praise you or they do not do it, but you try to cancel, remove all the apadas that those people come upon the land. Then, O Amalanana Durga, those people who recite this particular stotra belonging to you, let them be always blessed with sampadas. And then Rishi, the narrator, speaks. Iti prasadita devaihi jagato artha tatatmana tathetchuktva bhadrakali babhuvantarhitan rupa. O king, when the gods have requested like that, then Durga Parameswari said, Tatha bhavatu, tatha iti uktva. She just uttered, okay, let that happen according to your desire. Ityetat kaditam bhupa sambhuta sa yatha pura devi devasrirebhyo jagatrayitaishini. And so the goddess has been told like that. And again, So that Devi, who emanated from all the personality of all the gods, in order to do Jagatraya Hiteshini, in order to do good for all the three lokas, she again was born Punascha Gauri. Please repeat. Punascha Gauri Dehatsa.
पुनश्च
41.
गौरी देहाश्च पुनश्च गौरी देहाश्च
Samudbhuta yatha bhavatu.
समुद्भूता यथा भवत् समुद्भूता यथा भवत्
Vadhaya Dushtadaityanam.
वधाय दुष्टदैत्यानां
Tatha Shumbhanishubhayoho.
तथा शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
Rakshanaya cha lokanam.
रक्षणाय च लोकानां
Devanamupakarini.
देवानामुपकारिणी
Tatsrunudhvam.
तच्छृणुम्
Tatsunushva.
तच्छृणुष्व तच्छृणुष्व
Vayakyatam.
मया ख्यातं
Yathavat kathayami te.
यथावत् कथयामि ते
So, Jagatraya Hiteshini, she again incarnated herself as Gauri, and as Gauri, she was born. Sumbha and Nisumbhas are other set of hopeless, powerful and fearful Rakshasas. In order to put them down and protect the lokas, in order to help the gods, she came up, and I am going to recite to you that story in the next Charitam. That's what Rishi continues saying, that Devi never rested. So it is a kind of introductory note given by the Markandeya Maharshi to introduce, saying that next avatar of Adishakti Parameswari is as Gauri, Mahagauri, in order to quell down the two tough rat demons, Shumbha and Nisumbha, who are both brothers. Sri Markandeya Purane.
श्री मार्कंडेय
पुराणे
सावर्णिके
मन्वन्तरे देवी माहात्म्ये चक्रादिस्तुतिर्नामा
चक्रादिस्तुतिर्नामा चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
मध्यमचरितं सम्पूर्णम् सर्वं श्रीमातृचरणारविन्दार्पणमस्तु दुर्गा परमेश्वरी प्रसादसिद्धिरस्तु मम उपात्ता समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा श्री परमेश्वर प्रीत्यर्थम दुर्गा सप्तशत्यां तृतीय चरणं पठनम् अध्ययनं च करिष्यामः
अध्ययनं च करिष्यामः
ओम नमो भगवते Durgambikayai Namaha.
Durgambikaye Namaha.
Atha Uttama
Ata Uttama Charitam.
Rudraha Rushihi
Rudraha Rushihi.
Mahasaraswati Devata
Mahasaraswati Devata.
Anushtup Chandaha
Anushtup Chandaha.
Bhima Shaktihi
Bhima Shaktihi.
Brahmari Bijam
Gramari Bijam.
Surya Tattvam
Surya Tattvam.
Samaveda Swarupam
Samaveda Swarupam.
Mahasaraswati Prityarthe
Mahasaraswati Prityarthe.
Kamarthe Jape Viniyogaha
Kamarthe Jape Viniyogaha.
Kamarthe Jape Viniyogaha
Kamarthe Jape Viniyogaha.
Atadhyanam.
Atha Dhyanam.
This Ghanta Shula, where is that? Do you get the sloka? Ghanta Shula Gadeshu Karmuka.
20 Khatka Shula Gadadini. 24 Uncle. Ghanta Swanena Naha Pahi Chapadya Nihi Swanena Cha.
No, this is, I'm talking about the slokam, the Prarthana slokam of Devi. And next time I will be able to do it. You read Ghanta Kilakam. Anyway, it is not here. Om Klim Rushirvacha.
Om Klim Rushirivacha.
Om Klim Rushirvacha.
Om Klim Rushirivacha.
Pura Shumbhani Shumbhabhyam.
Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam. Pura Shumbha Nishumbhabhyam.
Surabhyam Sachipatehe.
Surabhyam Sachipate. Surabhyam Sachipate.
Trilokyam Yajna Bhagascha.
Trilokyam Yagna Bhagascha. Trilokyam Yagna Bhagascha.
Kruta
Hrita
Madabalasriyatu.
Hrita Madabala Shrayat. Hrita Madabala Shrayat.
Aveva Suryatam Tattvatu.
Taveva Suryatam Tatvat. Taveva Suryatam Tatvat.
Adhikaram Tathaindavam.
Adhikaram Tathaindavam. Adhikaram Tathaindavam.
Kauberam Athayam Yamcha.
Kaubera Matayam Yamcha. Kaubera Matayam Yamcha.
Chakrate Varunasya cha.
Chakrate Varunasya cha. Chakrate Varunasya cha.
So after completion, Mahagauri Swarupam, who is Mahasaraswati. Hitherto we have gone through Mahakali, Mahalakshmi. Now in the last Dashakam, we have the narration by the Rishi regarding the achievement and exploits and war, etc. Beautiful in the Tritiya Charitam. Now, Rishi starts telling at one time, Shumbha and Nisumbhas, these two demons, were very much torturing Sachipati. And Sachipati is the lord of, the husband of Sachi Devi, that is Indra, the king of all gods. And not only that, he robbed the position of Sachi Devi's husband. Also, they robbed the Yajna Bhagas, not from of all the gods, and all that the Sumbhanisambhas did because of their own immense pride and the force of that pride, Madabala. And not only that, they also robbed the power of Surya and the grace of the Chandra, and also the wealth of Kaubera and the chakram of the Varuna and all those gods, whatever power that they all have, all that has been taken into authority by these, made these gods completely empty. And when they lost all powers, when they lost their throne and seats and power, then again they started praising. Taveva pavanardhim cha. Fourth one.
అంకుల్ ఇది శచీపతే అంటే ఏంటి అంకుల్? శచీపతే అంటే
Indra. Sachi is the name of the queen of Indra. So Indra Patni, she is called Indrani. Indrani, Sachi Devi, they're all the manifestations of Lakshmi Devi. So Sachipati, there are so many episodes in Puranas. The problem that Indra has been given, and so much so, there is one story that when Nahusha became the Indra, he troubled Sachi Devi, and he just hurt her very much, and he wanted to marry her also. Then she put a condition: you come in a palanquin carried by Saptarishis. And he ordered Saptarishis to carry the pallaki. And on the way, that was Agastya was also there, but he was a not very tall, short person. So there was some kind of tilting of the pallaki. Then Nahusha commanded that he should be right, and he just shouted at him. Then Agastya Maharshi became angry and cursed him on spot that you don't deserve to be Indra, fall down upon the ground as a python. So so the story goes like that. But Sachi Devi is a graceful goddess, and because of whose grace, Indra is constantly restored on his chair, on his chair. So like that, these people, all the gods, they're all threatened, and they are all given a lot of trouble by so many Rakshasas. And among them, the top ones are the Subha and Shambha. They have done a lot of penance, got immense power, and they were troubling the gods. And though there came a battle between Shambha and gods were defeated because they were overpowerful due to the varams or boons that they got from the gods. Brahmadeva. Now, Tato Devaha.
Tato Devaha.
Nirdhutaha.
Fourth చదవలేదు అంకుల్ మనం. తావేవ
పవనర్థిం చ.
తావేవ పవనర్థిం చ.
చక్రతుః వహ్ని కర్మ చ.
వహ్ని కర్మ చ.
తో దేవా వినిర్ధూతాః. భ్రష్టరాజ్యాః పరాజితాః. కృతాధికారాః త్రిదశాః. త్రిదశాః. కృతాధికారాः త్రిదశాః. తాభ్యాం సర్వే.
త్రిదశాభ్యాం సర్వే.
త్రిదశాః తాభ్యాం సర్వే.
కృతాధికారా త్రిదశాః తాభ్యాం సర్వే. నిరాకృతాః.
Mahāsurābhyām tām devīm
Mahāsurābhyām tām devīm. Mahāsurābhyām tām devīm.
samsparanti aparājitāṃ.
Samsmaranti aparācitāṃ. Samsmaranti aparācitāṃ.
So repeat it once again. Tāveva pavanardhim.
Tāveva pavanardhim cha chakratu vahini karma cha. Tato deva vinurdhuta prashtarajyaः parācitaः hrutadhikara tridashaः ताभ्यां सर्वे निराकृताः महासुराभ्यां तां देवीं संस्मरन्त्य अपराचिताम्.
So not only the gods' powers have been taken away, snatched away by those two brothers, also the pavana, the wind power also has been taken away. Even Vayudeva is also widowed with his duty to blow. Like that, even the Agni's power also was taken away. As a result, Pavana and Agni were thrown away out of employment. Job illa avarge, job ledu vallaki. Udyogam ledu kabatti maamulu vallu ayipoyaru. And also not only that, all the other gods, they were also removed from their respective positions and authorities. And they were all thus defeated. Parajitaha, they are all defeated and became quite normal, and they were tormented by these two brothers, Shumbha and Nishubha. And then once Tridashaha means gods. Tridasha means birth, growth, youth. But Manushulaki, 4 dashalu untayi. Birth, growth, youth and old age. మనమంతా ముసలోళ్ళు అయిపోతున్నాము. So that's why when a baby is born, somebody will come say, how old is the baby? Then you say, just 5 minutes old, 1 week old. So this old age, old feature occurs right from the time that we enter into this world. But devas have not got that problem of growing old. They are ever fresh. So that's why they are called 3 dasha. Dasha means Kaumaram, Yauvanam, and no Dhyapyam at all for them. And they were all defeated by them. Then all these gods, so they went on remembering Devi, who is Aparajita. Aparajita means undefeated, always valuable. And also it's like gold. Gold is always valuable. So she is called Aparajita. She is never defeated. And all gods remembered her. And then what they remembered, earlier, goddess Durga had given a promise. What is the promise? Devanam Rakshanaya. And whenever opportunity or necessity is there, I will be again coming down as Mahagauri to protect. And so the gods all, they remembered and then started praising her. Now, 6th one.
Uncle, of second uncle. Idi Tato Deva Vinurdhuta Brashta Rajyaha Parachitaha. Brashta Rajyamanta poindi Aparachitahana Parachitahana de.
Durga is Aparajita. And gods are Parajitas. Parajitas are insulted, defeated.
Okay. Brashta Rajyaha andarki Parachitam అయిపోయింది.
దేవతలందరూ ఓడిపోయారు.
ఇక్కడ కింద దాంట్లో 5th దాంట్లో అంకు మహాసురాభ్యాం తాం దేవీం సంస్మరంత్య పరాజితాం.
సంస్మరంతి అపరాజితాం.
సంస్మరంతి అపరాజితాం.
మహాసురాభ్యాం తాం దేవీం సంస్మరంతి అపరాజితాం. అమ్మవారు, if she comes to battle, she will never get defeated. She's always victorious. That's why she is called Jai Durga. She gets the name Jai Durga ultimately because she won the battle with the tough Rakshasas. And whoever faces them, they will be not only killed, but they will also be given moksha. Karasangava Pallini and Nargadandi. So because the fingers of Devi touch all the weapons that she employed over them, and they are put out, and then because of the contact, the sanctity of the weapons, they also become really elevated to moksha. So there is a double advantage. Devi, when Devi appears, she will benefit the good people, and she will kill bad people and benefit them also. Because your abstract is very good. I have to make some here and there correction and send you. And you are not given title for the summary for the abstract. I am going to do it and send back to you already. So there, see the Devi, when gods, the Parashakti or Parapurusha, Pare Purusha, both are advantageous for both kind of people. దుష్టులకైనా శిష్టులకైనా సమానమైనటువంటి ఫలాన్ని ఇస్తుంది. దుష్టులు వెళ్ళిపోతారు, శిష్టులు ఉద్ధారం అవుతారు. Therefore, gods are never detrimental to anybody. Positivity and negativity both are there, but negativity will be subdued, positivity will be upheld. Adharma is subdued, dharma is upheld. Therefore, because she is basically known as Aparajita, that is, she never got a defeat at all. And Aparajitaha is masculine gender, Aparajita is feminine gender. So Devi, Mahadevi, Mahashakti, she is never defeated, but she is also concerned to fight with all of them. So the fighting is there, and it is common, but unless you fight, you don't get success or failure, is it not? Therefore, Parajita, Aparajita, so gods are always Parajitas, and Parameswara is Aparajita. That's why it is Aparajita. They remembered whatever promise that Durga Devi has done to them. Asmakam Varahadattaha. See, a boon has been granted to us. Yathapatsu Smruta Akila. So whenever there is that apada, whenever there is a calamity striking ultimately the prosperity of the gods, then if you remember her, she will be able to come and help us. And what did she say? Bhavatam nasayishyami takshanat paramapadam. So she had made a promise. The moment you remember me, I immediately appear and then remove that kind of calamity. So even Lalita Sahasranam also, Sadhya Prasadini, understand? So she will not take time to attend upon devotees. She is so busy, not only she attends on her devotees, also the devotees of her husband, which is common to all housewives. అందరు భార్యలు వాళ్ళ హస్బెండ్కి వచ్చిన కానీ కూడా వాళ్ళే సాల్వ్ చేస్తారు. సామాన్యంగా సాల్వ్ చేయరు, బుద్ధి లేదండి అని చెప్పి ఒక అలంకార పుష్పం పడేసి పని చేసి పెడతారు. అవునండి. సో యూ ఆల్వేస్ స్కోల్డ్ హిమ్ ఫస్ట్, దెన్ యూ కరెక్ట్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ది నేచర్ ఆఫ్ ది మహాదేవి. సో హియర్ ఆల్సో she is able to nasayishyami, I am going to teach lesson for the asuras and give back, she will take back and give the power to gods. Because gods, why there is kind of this kind of discrimination? Rakshasas will misuse the power. They abuse the power. They overuse the power. These three are detrimental for the prosperity of the lokas. While gods, they are always helpful for good. If they want, they will help. If they don't want, they will keep quiet. They don't answer your questions. See, There will number of questions shot against people, but scholars don't answer all your questions. So at some questions they become silent because the answers they can themselves find out. Therefore, apadaha takshanat nasayishyami. She has promised that she will not more time to remove the calamity. She will immediately work up. So now the sloka number 7. Iti krutva matim deva.
Uncle 6 చదవలేదు అంకుల్ మనం.
తయాస్మాకం వరో దత్తో
తయాస్మాకం వరో దత్తో తయాస్మాకం వరో దత్తో
యథాపత్సు స్మృతాఖిలాః
యథాపత్సు స్మృతా అఖిలా యథాపత్సు స్మృతా అఖిలా
భవతాం నాశయిష్యామి
భవతాం నాశయిష్యామి భవతాం నాశయిష్యామి
తక్షణాత్ పరమాపదః
తత్క్షణాత్ పరమాపదః తక్షణాత్ పరమాపదః
ఇతి కృత్వా మతిం దేవాః
ఇతి కృత్వా మతిం దేవా ఇతి కృత్వా మతిం దేవా
హిమవంతం నగేశ్వరం
హిమవంతం నగేశ్వరం హిమవంతం నగేశ్వరం
జగ్ముః తత్ర తతో దేవీం
జగ్ముహు తత్ర తతో దేవీం జగ్ముహు తత్ర తతో దేవీం
విష్ణుమాయాం ప్రతుష్టువుః
విష్ణుమాయాం ప్రతుష్టువుః విష్ణుమాయాం ప్రతుష్టువుః.
So when they remembered the promise given by Durga Parameswari, then they all determined to matin krutva. They decided. There was a meeting of all gods, and all gods, akhilaha means all gods, entirety of the gods, they all went, where they went, Devaya, Devaha, Himavantam, Nageswaram, Jagmuhu. They went to Himalayan mountain because she is Parvati Devi, Adishakti Swarupini. She is a Girikanya. She is a resident of the mountains. So, and Girikanya, so she went to, they all went to the Himalayan mountains and went into the chambers, into the hall of Nageswaram. Nageswara is Himavan. And there they stood and praised Devi. So they all praised and made stotra. Jagmuhu Nageswaram. They all went to the Nageswara, means the chief of the all mountains in the world.
నాగుపాము ధరించేవారు కాదా అంకుల్? నాగుపాము ధరించే ఆయన కాదా?
అది నీ అర్థం అమ్మా, ఆ అర్థం సరిపోదు ఇక్కడ. నువ్వు చదువుకో, నువ్వు ఏలో ఉన్నావు కాబట్టి చెప్తాను, కానీ నేను బీలో ఉన్నా కాబట్టి నగేశ్వర. నగము అంటే పర్వతాలు. ఇప్పుడు అగజ అన్నప్పుడు అగ అంటే పర్వతము. సో అన్నిటికీ మూమెంట్ ఉంది ప్రపంచంలో. పర్వతాలు కదలవు కదండి, దే ఆర్ స్టేబుల్. అందుకోసం దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే నగ అంటారు. నా గచ్చతి. ఒకప్పుడు ఎగిరిపోయే పర్వతాలకు కూడా రెక్కలు ఉండేది. వన్స్ దెర్ వర్ ఆల్సో వింగ్స్ ఫర్ ది మౌంటైన్స్. సో దే యూస్ టు గ్రో అండ్ destroy places and towns and cities and everything. Whenever they feel like they used to fly. Mountains used to fly, imagine. The moment the mountains land, entire area was simply smashed. So that was again a problem. Then all requested Indra to clip off the wings of the mountains. So with Vajrayuda, Indra clipped off the mountain wings. Therefore, from then onwards, they became Naga, no movement. They are stable. So illa Nageswaram means Himalayan mountain. Even in Puranas, this is a small, short description of the Himalayan mountain, Himalayas. But the same thing, Kalidasa in Kumara Sambhavam tells that it is standing as a measuring rod of the entire India, Bharat Varsha. Himalayo Nama Nagadhiraja Prithivyaha Manadanda Iva anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ చెప్తాడు. ఈ అర్థకే మానదండము అంటే ఎంత? మానదండ means, you understand? Manadanda means, mana means what? Scale. So the mountain remained as a scale, as a to measure the width and length of the earth. Prithivyaha Manadanda Iva. So అటువంటి నగేశ్వరుడైనటువంటి Himalayan mountain they went, because you had to go to their house and make prayer. So they went to the building, the mountain, and stood there. And who is that? Parameswari. She is a Vishnu Maya. She lost the name Durga. Now she will be getting a different name as Vishnu Maya. She is the Shakti. Maya means, what do you mean by Maya? Maya ante mosam kaadu.
Maya ante
Shakti.
ఏంటంకు?
So Mahamaya.
Magic kada.
No, Maya means the energy, top energy. So Shakti Swarupini Amavar. And among all Shakti Swarupas, the Vishnu Shakti is supreme and chief. There is nobody to defend or offend or win. That you can see in Krishna Shakti. So they say that Krishna Shakti Maham Jayet. I am going to make prayer of the Krishna Shakti. And Krishna Shakti is also Mahashakti, Mahamaya. Therefore, Vishnu Mayam Pratushtuhu. Tushtuhu means Trupti. So they gave Trupti for the goddess by making praise, because all great people are satisfied with the praise. వాళ్ళకి స్తోత్రం చేస్తే చాలు, ఏం పెట్టక్కర్లే. సో స్తుత్యా వై వర్ధంతే దేవాః. All gods get enhanced of their power by virtue of the prayers extended by the people, by virtue of the puja done to them. Therefore, puja, prayer, and all these things are beneficial for the gods. So tushti means trupti. Unless one is satisfied, they will not be attending the wants of the people. You have written down, see, truth and satyam, she will manifest her vibhuti powers. 10th chapter, 5th sloka, you mentioned it. So you got hold of the 10th sloka, 10th chapter, 5th sloka, where Parameswari will manifest and exert the truth and satyam, and also our vibhuti, Aishwarya. See that all the demons in the world are being quelled down or subdued. Therefore, all this is possible when she is the emanation of the Vishnu Maya activated. So Vishnu Maya, nobody is able to overcome the Vishnu Maya. And even Shiva also sometimes